Welcome to the Dr. Adoni Show. Fans of Dr. Adoni call him the great genius, a figure that Nostradamus wrote about. His theories in math and astrophysics are used by government agencies. His theory E has proven Newton and Einstein are wrong. His prime algorithm is used by the NSA. His planetary distance formula is used by NASA to find new planets. His EOE theory is used by the USGS in earthquake prediction modeling. He founded 2 different think tanks including Helix Q, the artificial intelligence think tank. Dr. Adoni is the founder of the cryptocurrency BizBytes. Dr. Adoni is also the founder of the One Media Network. One Media produces dozens of podcast shows for the iPodcast network.
This is Dr. Saul Adoni. Welcome to another segment of the Dr. Saul Adoni Show. You can find more segments at sauladoni.com and ipodcast.org. Sauladoni.com is SOLADONI.com. This is Dr. Saul Adoni. I'm going to be talking about the exponential growth of the coronavirus death count outside of China. Now that we have real data coming in, we can see how really explosive and dangerous this virus is. There'll be a link below in this video. You can see my video yesterday right here where I spoke about the coronavirus having a 25% daily death rate increase. So that's February 27th. Okay, today is February 28th. Today, if you go to worldometer.info, okay, you can see the death counts. We're up to almost 3,000 around the world. Now, what I'm doing is I'm ignoring the fake info that's coming out of China. So if we sort the new death counts, okay, you'll see Iran had 8 added today. Italy had 4 added today. South Korea had 3. Diamond Princess had 2. China, we're going to ignore. Japan, we had 1 today. So 1 and 2 is 3, and 3 is 6, and 4 is 10, and 8 is 18. We had 18 new deaths today. Go back to the math. Yesterday, I showed you some math with the number 53 in it, but it was actually 70 yesterday, as I mentioned in the video. 70 times 1.25 times 1 day is 87.5. So it started with 70, we got 18 added, that's 88. 87.5 is 88. So my algorithm perfectly forecasted today's death of 88 total outside of China. That's 25%, people. Now, as I mentioned, 25%, it's not going to take that long to kill everybody. I mean, this is literally 80-day total, 4 billion people in 80 days. Now, tomorrow's death count based on 88 today times 1.25 is 110. So tomorrow, we're going to see an increase of 22 deaths. So we'll be right around 110. Maybe it's 111, 109, but it's going to be basically 25% growth from where we are today at 88 deaths outside of China. In 10 days, people, that 25% exponential growth, we have over 800 dead outside of China in 10 days. In 30 days, we're going to have 71 dead all over the world. Now, China, who knows what their real numbers are? What we do know is allegedly they quarantined 500 million people a month ago. So maybe they were able to stop the wildfire spread of this. No one knows till we get the real body count from China. But this is outside China, people. Just starting with 88 deaths, multiplying it by 25% increase every day, exponentially for 30 days. In 30 days, people, we're going to have 71,000 dead outside of China. By that time, most of the world will probably panic and go into a quarantine and lockdowns, and it's going to be real rough all over the world. Third world nations with bad health care, they're only now at the beginning of getting exposed. Africa's got cases. Mexico got cases. Latin America's got cases. These countries, people, are not set up to incubate people in their lungs and try to save them. So you're going to see massive death rates. Now, in 60 days, 88 times 1.25, which is 25% for just 60 days, 57 million dead people in 60 days. This is a wildfire pandemic. In 80 days, most of the human population could be dead. This thing reinfects people. And the original death rate is much higher than China let on. It's around 35% outside of China. So in other words, for every death right now, only 2 people get cured. That's the real numbers, people. Okay? So when you start looking at the death counts and the people cured, it's nothing like what China said. It's 35% death rates, maybe 25%. So every time someone dies, you have 2 or 3 people that are being cured. So first wave of this virus, which is a bioweapon coming out of China, Wuhan, that's where their level 4 biolab is, the only one in China. That's where they play with viruses and weaponize them. That's why Wuhan is still locked down. This is a bioweapon, people. Now, if you search me by religious name Solag, you're going to see 25 years ago. Solag, the prophecies of Solag said 2020 biowarfare is coming. 99.9% of the population could be wiped out. This is where we are now 25 years later, people. Okay, this is a bioweapon. So you need to get to what's called the safe zones. Now, going back here to the death counts. You can see here, 34 people dead in Iran. Only 73 recovered. Italy, 21 dead, 46 recovered. South Korea, 16 dead, 24 recovered. So the death rate based on recovered versus death is huge. It's 25 to 35%, people. It's not the 2 or 3% that China was BSing about for the past month. So we can't believe anything that came out of China. The virus came out of China. It's a bioweapon. You go to my site, Solog, click on the blog. On the blog, you go underneath Solog to safe zones, and you see there's information there with links to where in 1995, I started talking about get to the safe zone by 2020. Biological warfare was coming. This is it, people. This is the map. These are the safe zones. High mountains of South America, high mountains of Northwest Canada, high mountains of North Canada. That's where around 6 million people are supposed to survive this plague that's coming. It's here. So there's no way to be nice about this, people. You have a wildfire pandemic, all these cities. You have deaths now in all these cities already. A week or 2 from now, all these numbers are going to be huge. And we have cases now. Look at every country's infected. All these countries, they're all popping on now. They're all getting new cases. The whole world's being infected with this, people. And it's going right through the populations. So this is a bioweapon. It came out of China. Wuhan is a level 4 lab, the only one in China, level 4 biolab. It's where they can weaponize viruses. This is a weaponized virus. That's why the kill ratios are 2 to 1. 1 death for every 2 or 3 recoveries. That's huge, people. It's nothing like the 2% that China lied about. Okay? So we got big time kill ratios. You look at the numbers, again, 24 recovered in South Korea, a very advanced society with great health care. 16 deaths. Okay, that's almost 50%. Italy, 21 deaths, 46 recoveries. Again, around 30%. Diamond Princess, we've had 6 deaths to only 10 recoveries. Iran, 34 deaths to 73 recoveries. Japan, great health care, so they're a little better. 5 deaths to 32 recovered. People, this is the real deal. Get ready, get your water, get your food, get ready to ride out 40 days in quarantine, if not 60 days. The whole world should be locked down right now, 40 days. Let this thing burn out. But instead, the leaders will be letting commerce go around like it's nothing. It's the flu. It's not the flu, people. It's a bioweapon. Go to my site, salog.com. Go to the blog. Click on Safe Zones. There's links to, time-stamped documents in Usenet, court records, where I put 1995, 1996. I kept talking about 2020 is the year most of humanity dies. Biological warfare. We're also supposed to have nuclear terrorism soon. We've been having great quakes all over the world since I wrote this. Last 20 years, great quakes have increased 100%. Quakes over 7. So how did I 25 years ago know we were going to have 100% increase in the largest type of quakes all over the world? 1995, there wasn't that many great hurricanes happening. I said, look, great hurricanes are coming. Last 20 years, we've had an explosion of the largest type of hurricanes and typhoons all over the world. So I'm the seer. 25 years ago, I warned people. Most of the people laughed. Well, now the same people are still laughing. They think nothing's wrong. Well, those people are all dead soon. The survivors, you're going to take this warning, get out of populated areas and lay low and protect your family. When it burns out, you come out, and then we're going to have to establish the safe zones through the Temple of Hayah. That's my organization. You can go there, make a huge donation for the safe zones, and we're going to be involved in putting the money that my books raise, and any donations from my warnings are all going into trying to establish the safe zones, people. We got to move people to the safe zones. These 3 little dots, mountains in South America, mountains in Canada, mountains in China. Those are the safe zones. This is my site, Solog. That's my religious name, SOLLOG.com. Dr. Adoni is my other site. I've written over 100 books, a lot of academic work. I run think tanks, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm a famous person, people. Okay, I've been talking about this event since 1995 online. There's over 100,000 websites with info about me. After 9/11, I was front page news all over Europe. The media in the United States is forbidden to talk about me by order of the FBI, Homeland Security. Why? I'm the guy that predicted exact details of 9/11. I was front page news in Germany, Der Spiegel. Been mentioned in British press, all over Australia press, been on all kinds of radio shows over the years. So people, I've been talking about this since 2020. If you want to get some of my books, Temple of Hayah, we got a great book about, the safe zones. We got books about my prophecies, stuff like that. My academic books. Anyway, people, this is Dr. Saul Adoni. That's SOLADONI.com or Solog.com, SOLLOG. Go to one of my sites and start reading up on my warnings in the safe zones. or templehayah.org. That's Hayah. Have a great day, people. May God protect you. To listen to more podcasts from Dr. Saul Adoni, you can visit sauladoni.com or ipodcast.org.